The starting lineup for the UST Golden Spikers, we have De La Noche, Colinares, Macam, Ibanez, Valera, Yambao, and Alabar. It's Rahim, Abalie, Francisco, Castrodes, Nicolas Lipata, and Bersano as their libero here for Coach Carlo. Set 1 is underway. Nicolas serves. Yambao will choose Colinares for that first attempt. Now second attempt goes to Ibanez, and that's going to be a first point for the UST Golden Spikers.
Even if you're younger than the other players, parang pantay-pantay, they treat each other as equals. And they really listen to Josh Ibanez and his instructions. That's why they've been working so well upon his return.
And talking about Ibanez, he was actually not able to play in the first round. Score is tied, 2 apiece. And that's a smart one from Angelo Lipata. Back-to-back points there for UP. And talk about how this can possibly be a long game, Neil, because like wala, Campton in the squad. And another production for Trevor Valera on the side of UST. Very efficient middle block.
And that made it so easy for Trevor Valera to get that kill.
We'll talk about Trevor Valera being a starter for Coach Oji Mamon for this matchup today. Good save there by J-Rock De La Noche. Now Ibanez from the pipe. Will that be checked? Yes, it will.
Corner pocket, good to go for Josh Ibanez. That's his second point of the match. Started off with that great time.
J-Rock De La Noche on deck, ready for UST. Abalie will choose Francisco again. That's gonna be his second point. Lipata serving. Yambao to Macam. That's a solid down the line.
Outside hitters of UST have been targeting those corners. Zone 1 and Zone 5.
John Julian Macam, a power rookie for his starting year here for UST. Now it's going to be a chance for UST. And Valera, still efficient as always, gets that second point for UST.
Becoming a...
JJ still on deck with 2 points already here for set 1. Abalie to Rahim from the pipe. Now a chance for J-Rock. Off the block. Gets his first point here for the Golden Spikers.
He was also the one who got that dig.
Trevor Valera on deck with 2 points already here for set 1. Abalie.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be a strong attack from the middle from Dan Nicolas.
What a swing from Dan Nicolas. Got the elevation that he wanted. Perfect height on that.
Now again, UST is riding a 4-game winning streak heading into this matchup against the skidding UP Fighting Maroons. And that's going to be a point. Right on that, Neil. It's already a 5-point deficit, mostly due to the errors of the UP Fighting Maroons. Rahim is going to redeem things here for the Fighting Maroons. A bit of a cushion here for the Golden Spikers. Will this be an ace for Josh Ibanez? That's a smart attempt by Lipata. That's going to be... How has he improved this season, Neil? As the playmaker here for the UP Fighting Maroons. Popoy Colinares making himself known. We talked about him in the pregame. He has been efficient. Coach Carlo Cabatingan with 2 points already here on deck. This is going to be a chance for the UP Fighting Maroons in the likes of Tommy Castrodes. Saved by Alabar. Now Ibanez will end things through. Look at that sharp angle. Ambali on deck. And Jimboy De Vega getting his first single point here for set number 1. Now we have Alchi Gupiteo and Trevor Valera inside the court. Alchi. Golden Spikers now with set point here for game number 1. And that's going to be off the block, off of Abalie. And that's going to seal things for UST here for set number 1. Let's take a look at this replay. Set 1 is record, placing them 6th in the standings, just above the winless UE Red Warriors and the Adamson Soaring Falcons at 2-10. But again, the Fighting Maroons nearly pulled off an upset against DLSU in their last match.
And usually, pag nakaka-atake yung middles ng UP, single block naman yung naibibigay ng UST, so they can go for more quick attacks. But as I say that,
Abalie will choose Lipata. Now second attempt. Angelo gets that.
Trevor Valera didn't go up for that block. Lipata saw that, went for that.
Combination play. Yamba will choose J-Rack. Bit of a scramble. But ball is kept alive here. Now a chance for Olayemi. Pops it over to the other side of the court. Ibanez from the pipe.
Look at the spacing established by Dux Yambao. He always has 4 options.
Again, everyone has been an efficient scorer here, all spread out for UST. Now, talk about the blocking too. Trevor Valera has that for the Golden Spikers.
Valera will get the stamp of approval from Coach Oji Mama. Single block. Only 4 points so far for the best attacker of UP.
Hot hands there for Trevor Valera. 4 points already here for UST.
Balance is the name of the game.
Colinares, De La Noche, and Valera on the side of UST. Macam serving. That's the power we've been looking for from Dan Nicolas on the side of the Fighting Maroons.
It's also the right zone to target.
Yambao chooses Ibanez, looking at that donut hole in the middle, right in front of the blockers.
Sarap siguro na alam mo na may middle blocker.
Coach Oji Mamon celebrating here on their side of the court.
Wow,
Make
that's
that a
another ace.
back. Will this be another ace? Oh, what a good save by Soto. Rahim will end things there. Put a stop to the bleeding here for the side of UP. JJ Malcolm with 4 points already here. And that's gonna be a service ace.
Rahim is the leading scorer for the Fighting Maroons with 6 markers.
Followed by Francisco with 3. All is kept in play here. Now another chance here for the Golden Spikers. Valera to their bleeding.
UP has to mark the attackers of UST. Sometimes it can just boil down to man-to-man defense pagdating sa harap. You really can't give an open block to the Golden Spikers. Again, Paul Colinares this time.
Yambao to Ibanez. That's going to be a save from Rahim. Now a chance for him to attack. Cross court. Malcolm was there. Now a chance for J-Rack. That hole in the middle is still open. Clementes now here inside for UP. Abalie serving. Yambao chooses Colinares again. Randy Clemente. Who will Ducks choose? It will be JJ. Broken coverage there. And that's going to be a block point from Francisco.
Pare-pares lang naman 1 point yung malalakas na palo at
Yes.
mga soft touches. And it really takes maturity para maintindihan yung aspect na yun of the game. We have JJ Macam making up for it.
Serving for UST. Abali will choose Rahim. And that's gonna be a powerful point for the Fighting Maroons.
Renewed energy.
And that's gonna be a 4-0 run for the UP Fighting Maroons. Latter part of set 2. Yamba will choose De La Noche. Josh serving with the help of the net. Abali will choose Rahim. A smart attempt of a drop ball. Josh from the pipe denied. That's going to be a point for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Stable yung passing and net defense up front.
Yamba will choose Macam. Down the line. Serving for UST. That's the Milbrand Francisco we've been looking for. Only a single point here in this match. Combi play again. That power coming from Jerac De La Noche. Back-to-back points for him on the side. Smiling at the net.
Overpass.
Back to Trevor Valera serving. Dan Nicolas with 3 points here. You're right on that, Neil. Now, Rahim will take a back seat. Akaak enters court for UP.
Attacking department here in set number 3. We've scored aces also.
Make that the 11th marker of Popoy Colinares. De Vega with only a single point here for this match. And that's denied. Ball is kept alive now. This is a chance for the Fighting Maroons. Now head on over to the other side of the court. And a rally is ongoing. With Lipata and things. Valera was there. Now a chance for G-Boy from the pipe. Gets that second point. And make that back-to-back points for G-Boy De Vega. Would want to make their win streak into 5. Abali will choose Kobe. Floor defense is there for UST. Nobody home there for that shot of JJ Macam. Whoa! I'm left speechless at the number of service aces. Let's not forget the 3 service aces of John Julian Macam. Abalia will choose Kobe. Clarence to Jello. Bit of a scramble here. Pops it over to UST. Will it be the chance for Josh? Sharpest angle of that. Leading them to set point. Match point.
Get the finishing touches in set number 3.
UST at match point. Milvin Francisco says, not yet. Leading scorer here for UP at 6 points. Rahim with 10, followed by Lipata by 4. Now, Avila will choose Alchi for possibly the winning point. Not yet. Now another chance here. And Alchi seals the deal for the UST Golden Spikers.
Avila running that combination play in the middle for that final point. The Golden Spikers, they improved their win-loss card. They're now at 9 wins.